A controversial song was nothing new to John Lennon, even though he could write movingly about love and hope, inspiring readers to envision a more compassionate and loving society. He could also deliver a scathing rebuke to anybody who dared to confront him. There were occasions when he went for the throat, but he got creative here to parody a particularly hypocritical fellow he met. The tour to India in 1968 by the Beatles was meant to be a message of love and peace. The assumption, or at least the hope, was that they would return to the UK feeling really zen after studying with the Maharishi and getting a hold on transcendental meditation. One may expect that after participating in a quiet, contemplative practice meant to foster inner peace, participants would emerge from the experience with nothing but love for one another. But it appeared to have the exact reverse effect on the Beatles in practice. It appeared like the band was feeling disappointed instead when they got home. Sexy Sadie was initially going to be titled Maharishi, but Lennon changed it to reflect the yoga master's disrespectful comments towards the ladies in their group. The bubble seemed to break as the band became aware of their leader's predatory behavior, which was intended to symbolize a higher level of living and loving. From out of nowhere, Lennon was blinded by the odd exhibition of hypocrisy right before his eyes. A other song composed around the same period, the continuing story of Bungalow Bill, echoes the hypocrisy that bedeviled their journey. Hidden under fictionalized fairy tale romanticism, it remains one of Lennon's most vicious slurs, particularly directed at the guy who served as its inspiration. To be honest, though, it seems like he was about do it. An additional experience that wrecked their entire impression of the Maharishi and his universe was recounted by Lennon as the individual who inspired the music. Oh, that was written about a guy in the Maharishi's meditation camp who took a brief break to go shoot a few poor tigers and then came back to commune with God, he explained. Coming back to the camp to perform the entire hippie peace and love thing, Lennon realized how utterly paradoxical and untrue it was after he had slaughtered several innocent animals. Bungalow Bill was born as one of Lennon's most derided musical personas, blending the violent heritage of Buffalo Bill, a legendary American cowboy and marksman, with the lineage of classic adventure figures like Tarzan, Jungle Jim, and innumerable other literary works. What did you kill, Bungalow Bill? Hey, Bungalow Bill! They sound like they're pointing and giggling while the band shouts. But Lennon's critique is at its most astute within the verses. The children asked him if killing was not sinful, not when he looked so fierce. His mummy butted in, the song continues, fiercely advocating for animal rights while simultaneously rallying against hunting, particularly when done by a guy who claims to be intent on peace for everyone. One guy, Richard Cook III, also known as Rick, was the driving force behind it all. Just like the humiliated character in the song, he was accompanied by his mother Nancy on the hunting trip and meditation course. Someone even went so far as to call it a diss track because of how sarcastic the song sounds.